bloody thing away.
Good evening, welcome to Thursday's Midlands Today from the BBC. Tonight, ban insult chat. Lovely weather, we'll hear more about that later. Yeah, I know. Now, can you imagine growing up, knowing you were adopted, but believing you were an only child, then discovering you had a brother and a sister?
Well, that's what happened to 56-year-old Liz Hurd. She spent the last 7 years searching for her siblings.
She never gave up, and guess what? All three have now met up for the first time. Also there, Laura May McMullen.
This was the moment Liz Hurd met Sandy for the first time. Sandy's flown from Canada to meet her sister and brother.
That is my father and mother.
Yeah.
When they got married.
They've got the last 56 years to catch up on, and at Liz's home in Stafford, they had so much to talk about and so much to learn about each other's lives.
Means the world to me, and suddenly I've found a brother and a sister I didn't know I had. And no matter how close you are to an adoptive family, there's something special about having blood relations.
I don't quite know how to say how I feel.
Liz, Sandy and Edwin were put up for adoption in the 1950s. Their mother was a single mother and their father a married man.
I think being given up for adoption is the ultimate rejection. And so to have people that want you, you know, it's been terrific.
I've now found 2 sisters and 2 friends. It's rare that I can get a word in edgeways, but I'll have to persevere and try.
Liz started a search for her natural mother when her adopted mother died in 2000. It was only then she found out she had 2 siblings. She found Edwin 2 years ago and Sandy just 6 months ago.
When you know you've got a full-blood brother and sister out there somewhere, just something just keeps driving you to find them. If anybody else was in my situation, I would thoroughly encourage them to try and find people.
Oh, it's a choker, isn't it?
It is. It
yeah.
really
Sandy,
is.
Liz and Edwin, if you're watching, very good evening to you.
Yeah, but having a great evening.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Peterborough, come see it. It's absolute truth. A little chubby.
Where is it? Where is the one I saw that I really liked? Let's bring this one. This is you and your sister, Liz.
Me and my sister, and I hate to have my photograph over. Hence the face.
Oh.
Yes, I do. That is my aunt. And we
Nope.
got divorced.
And there's Ed.
Oh, real nice.
You're a cheeky way, aren't you?
Tries.
Rather than just saying Liz, my name is just trying to...
Try and remember.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things.
Try and
Give the
remember.
answer to the question before. Something special about having blood relations. And you just can't say what it means. It's just so much. I'll get all tearful if you go on like that.
And did you know that? Did you have a feeling that there was something missing?
All my life, I knew I was adopted. And even though I was very happy as an adopted child, there's something missing. You've got no family history, no medical history. You don't know who you are. There's always just a black hole there that needs filling. And I'm a naturally extremely nosy person. If anything kills me, it'll be my nose. And I just had to find out. But I was very close to my adoptive mother, and I would have done anything to risk that relationship. So I waited until my adoptive mother died, and my father, before I did anything about researching.
And just tell me, okay, so just, we'll start again, just try and get into the answer that it's taken you 7 years.
Right.
So what journey have you been on?
I started 7 years ago to look for my birth mother, which was an easy find. We found her quite easily. But
As well, just note it.
all my life I've had a very happy upbringing, wonderful adoptive parents, very close to my adoptive sister. But there's always something lacking. You want blood. You want to know where you came from, who you are. And to find a blood brother and sister is unbelievable. I can't put into words what it means. It's just unbelievable, I think. Ed, as I say, went quite smoothly, quite quickly. He was found quite quickly because he lived in the northeast. And that was a wonderful journey. But when I found out my sister had emigrated, I gave up hope. I thought if she's in Australia, I don't stand a hope in hell of ever finding her. And it was pure coincidence that a researcher happened to know Sandy's family and knew that they had emigrated to Canada, so they knew where to look. Because with a surname like Smith, I didn't think we stood a chance.
I've never had a sister, and every girl wants a sister. But I honestly would not have known where to start to find her, living in a different country, not knowing her name, not knowing the date of birth or where she was born. So she was always there in the back of my mind, and oh, it would be so lovely to have a sister. So when this letter came, not only have I got a sister, I've also got a brother, and they're looking for me and they want to meet me. The English expression is gobsmacked, and it's perfect for how I felt. I had no hard feelings with our mother that she has rejected us. I have no hard feelings at all because I can understand that. It's her past. But to suddenly have a brother and a sister and a brother-in-law, and it's just amazing. It's all happened so fast. It's just a completion, and I'm so glad it's happened that three of us are still alive. We're healthy enough to travel, to be able to get together. It's amazing. I've looked forward to this week for 6 months.
And you must have so much to catch up on.
Oh yes, we've got a lot to catch up on. Just each other's whole lives, basically. So comfortable with people that are basically strangers, but it's totally comfortable. I don't feel like a guest in this house. It's as though we've known each other all our lives. I can't explain it, whether it is the old nature-nurture thing or it's just that we have such similar personalities. I don't know why it's so comfortable, but it certainly is.
That's lovely, beautiful, really, really nice. Try and look into my eyes, not the camera. Okay. Just pretend the camera's not there. I know it's quite hard.
You can't see the view I can see.
Oh no!
Liz contacted me, and we went first by letter and then phone call, and it was, as both Liz and Sandy had said, a weird experience. You talk to somebody and become perfectly natural and at ease within minutes, and from then it's just developed. I finally met Liz when she came up, and it was natural, and the more we talked, the more we found we were similar in outlook, characteristics were there, it was natural.
And just finally then, what do you think about Liz, all this work that she's put in for 7 years?
Brilliant. She's persevered with a lot of problems, had to go through a lot to do it, and she succeeded. And what can you say, really?
Really nice.
How you doing, babes? I can see that smiley eye over the screen. Stop giggling at me, you little arso. Right, in case you break them.
Well, do something, a tap dance or something.
Don't tempt me.
You do realise now I'm going to have to go into competition with a certain